recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
All week long I was asked, why did you do it? Why did you walk out on Terry Funk and leave him to get beat by the Dangerous Alliance and Hot Stuff International? And to those people, I say, you haven't been paying attention. I came to ECW to make a name for myself. I chose to save Terry Funk last month because it was the best thing for me to do at that time. That time has passed. And the best thing for me now is to let that fight between them play itself out. I know that one day I will have to answer to Terry Funk for my actions, but that day is not today. So what is next for Shane Douglas? That's simple, Buddy Lando. You have something I want. I'm coming for the ECW title, but I'm not coming alone. I realize at this important stage of my career that I need fine-tuning and guidance to win a major singles title. I also know I need protection in the event anyone tries to stop me. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to the franchise of ECW. First, you have the next major star in this great sport, Shane Douglas. Then you have the guidance and wealth of knowledge that can take me to the next level in the form of Sensational Sherry. And last, but definitely not least, you have the roughneck that will protect this $1 million talent at every turn, in Mr. Hughes. At Spring Spectacular, Buddy Lando, your time as ECW champion comes to an end, and the dawn of a new era, the dawn of the franchise, will begin.
Good evening and welcome to ECW, and we just heard at the top of the program from Shane Douglas. I said it last week. I wasn't expecting an explanation, I was expecting an excuse. And it looks like we got one. Shane Douglas looking out for himself, and he's not doing it alone. He has brought Sensational Sherry Martel to ECW to be his manager, and he has an insurance policy in one Mr. Hughes, who, gosh, just a few weeks ago was wrestling for another company, WCW. And they are collectively, I believe they are collectively known as the franchise of ECW. And he has issued a challenge to Nature Boy Buddy Landell for that ECW title at Spring Spectacular. And here we are in the ring. Of course, I'm meant no disrespect to the Sandman, the ECW TV champion, or Kamala, the Ugandan giant. But we have started off this week's show with a bang, and a banger of an announcement, if you will. And Kamala, part of the open door policy here in ECW, has an ECW TV title opportunity against the Sandman. We have last seen Kamala wrestle on Monday Night Raw. And now the Sandman climbing the top rope, looking to put away Kamala. He leaves Owen Kamala with his knees up. And the Sandman coming down. That had to hurt. And Kamala now picks up Sandman, has him up. The 300-plus pounder slams down the Sandman. Does not go for the cover. Picks up the Sandman. And a scoop slam reversal by the Sandman into a neck breaker. Down goes Kamala. And now the Sandman climbing the top rope. Could it be Surf's Up? He leaps and a leg drop instead from the top rope. Is that enough to put away Kamala? Lateral press, Sandman on top. 1, 2, and 3. And the Sandman retains the ECW TV title in our opening match. On this week's episode of Eastern Championship Wrestling, I apologize. I spent half the match talking about what we saw at the top of the program, but here are some highlights. And the Sandman successfully retaining the ECW TV title. And he will patiently wait to see what's in store for him, as he will be defending that ECW TV title at Spring Spectacular. And speaking of Spring Spectacular, we have a special rundown of that card. Well, this is going to be a surprise to me. I don't know what to expect, but let's take it to Spring Spectacular Central.
ECW presents Spring Spectacular. This is the 2K22 Part 1 season finale. The ECW heavyweight title is on the line when the franchise of ECW, Shane Douglas, challenges Nature Boy Buddy Lando. In a match that's 4 months in the making, Terry Funk will battle Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in a King of Philadelphia last man standing street fight. No countouts, no disqualification, no time limit. Weapons can be used. The only way to win is to have your opponent not answer the 10 count. The ECW Tag Team titles are up for grabs when South Jersey's own Pitbulls challenge Bad Company for the gold. Falls will count anywhere in Philadelphia. When the Bruise Brothers clash with the Public Enemy, all this, plus Mike Awesome, Sabu, Abdullah the Butcher, the Sandman, plus much more. It's ECW Spring Spectacular live on Gotmark76 Tuesday night, March 29th.
And welcome back to ECW. What a rundown that was. ECW Spring Spectacular coming your way live on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel next Tuesday, March 29th. That will be the ECW 2K22 Part 1 season finale. Try saying that 5 times fast. But we want to make sure that you're all tuned in for 2K22 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's coming your way in the beginning of April. We will be going to a 1-show-a-week format, and we will be taking you to all different eras of pro wrestling. We will still feature some stars here in ECW and all over the wrestling world. Of course, at the time of recording this, who knows, plans may change. As this young up-and-comer Tommy Dreamer, wink wink, is in the ring with Johnny Hotbody. Inside cradle, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Johnny Hotbody. Tommy Dreamer, this pretty boy from Yonkers, New York, made his way down here to ECW, where he wrestled in some independent promotions, of course, up north in New York City. Making his way down the East Coast, and ECW is happy to have Dreamer part of their promotion, as Hotbody had Dreamer pinned, Dreamer able to kick out. Running down that ECW Spring Spectacular card, Terry Funk will finally get his hands on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in a King of Philadelphia street fight. It's going to be more or less a street fight with last man standing rules, as the only way to win is to have your opponent down for a 10 count. Weapons can be used, so a Sabat kick by Hotbody, and Dreamer down for the count. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2, barely. And after several weeks the Pitbulls will finally get their World Tag Team title opportunity. It was Bad Company who stole that title shot back in February, and they won the ECW Tag Team Championship. They stole the match from the Pitbulls, and the Pitbulls finally getting their shot as Hot Body misses a drop kick off the top rope. That has given Dreamer a chance for a DDT. Hooks the leg. Referee position 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Wow, what a series of maneuvers there. And Dreamer unable to put away Johnny Hot Body. Hot Body, of course, a former Tri-State Wrestling Alliance champion in his own right. And he is now climbing back to the top rope. It did not work out so well the first time. What's he have in store here? Dreamer getting back to his feet. Hot Body perched high. Comes, oh, he misses. He misses again. And Dreamer now ramming the head of Hot Body. A little frustration setting in. Dreamer now picks up Hot Body. Oh, and a side slam. Hooks the leg. Referee counts 1. And a kick out of 2. Dreamer now picks up Hot Body. Ooh, a kick to the midsection. Hot Body, a seasoned vet. And now these two men exchanging blows. Into the ropes goes Hot Body. Oh, into a cutter. Dreamer nailed a cutter. And I think Hot Body's knocked out. Referee in position 1. Oh, a kick out of 1. What does Dreamer have to do to put away Johnny Hot Body? As Hot Body now with a side slam, and down goes Dreamer. I'll tell you what, Johnny Hot Body impressing me here. There were more than one occasion I thought Hot Body was going to lose this match, but he's still in it 2 and 3. No! A kick out by Dreamer. Both men exchanging near falls. And a savant kick by Dreamer nearly takes the head off of Johnny Hot Body. And now Dreamer picks up Hot Body and spikes him down with a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. That one put him away. I was half expecting Johnny Hot Body to kick out, but not that time, as Tommy Dreamer defeats Johnny Hot Body. And welcome to ECW, one Tommy Dreamer. Here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. And there was that cutter. Very impressive maneuver, but Hot Body kicked out at 1. And then Hot Body made a comeback of his own, but there's your winner, the pretty boy, we'll call him, Tommy Dreamer. Fans, don't go away. The number 1 contenders to the tag team titles are in action when the Pitbulls take on Public Enemy. And welcome back, a big main event here, as it was just announced earlier tonight that the Pitbulls finally get their ECW World Tag Team title opportunity. It was back on February 1st when Bad Company attacked the Pitbulls prior to their World Tag Team title opportunity against Kevin Sullivan and Taz. And it was Bad Company who stole that opportunity. They stole their spot. And they went on to defeat Sullivan and Taz. And Bad Company has been World Tag Team Champions since. Now, to their credit, they've been fighting champions. They've taken on all comers here in ECW. But let's just face facts. They stole that shot from the Pitbulls. And the Pitbulls finally getting that World Tag Team title opportunity next Tuesday at Spring Spectacular. The ECW season finale for 2K22 Part 1, and a leg drop by Pitbull number 2. across the throat of Johnny Grunge as Rocco Rock going to work in a clothesline over the top rope. Goes Pitbull number 1. Pitbull number 2 has Grunge pinned. Hooks the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, and no! A kick out of 2 by Johnny Grunge. The referee focusing on the action in the ring, as only a pinfall will win this match, as Pitbull number 2, what's he have in store here for Johnny Grunge? Going for a kick blocked by Grunge, and he takes down Pitbull number 2. And a submission maneuver, but broken up by Pitbull number 1, who took out the referee on his way in. And this match is falling apart. Pandemonium in the ring here in ECW. As Pitbull number 1 with a power bomb on Johnny Grunge. That may have knocked him out. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. So heading into next week's Spring Spectacular, momentum on the side of the Pitbulls as they get a huge victory over Public Enemy. And Public Enemy, of course, have their hands tied next week with the Bruise Brothers in a pinfalls count anywhere in Philadelphia match. Momentum is not on their side after this match against the Pitbulls. But we'll see how both teams respond next week. It's ECW Spring Spectacular, the 2K22 Part 1 season finale. Again, I do not want to say that 5 times fast. It's coming your way next week on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel, and we cannot wait to get 2K22 in our hands and bring you Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Fans, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week at Spring Spectacular. Goodbye, everybody.